Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there lived a beautiful princess named Isabella. She had long, golden hair, sparkling green eyes, and a heart full of kindness. She lived in a magnificent castle, surrounded by lush green forests and crystal-clear rivers. One day, while Princess Isabella was walking in the forest, she stumbled upon a small, injured bird lying on the ground. Without a moment's hesitation, she picked up the bird and took it to her castle to nurse it back to health. As she was taking care of the bird, Princess Isabella noticed that it had a silver feather on its wing. She asked the bird about it, and to her surprise, the bird started to speak. The bird revealed that it was actually a magical creature, and the silver feather was the source of its power. The bird told Princess Isabella that an evil sorcerer had stolen the feather and had used its power for his own evil deeds. The bird begged the princess to help retrieve the feather so that it could regain its strength and powers. Princess Isabella, being a kind-hearted soul, immediately agreed to help the bird. She set out on a journey to find the sorcerer's lair, where she hoped to retrieve the silver feather. On her way, she encountered many obstacles, but she never lost hope. She fought her way through treacherous forests, crossed perilous rivers, and climbed steep mountains. Finally, she reached the sorcerer's lair. The sorcerer was a powerful and evil man, but Princess Isabella was determined to get the silver feather back. She challenged him to a battle, but the sorcerer was too strong for her. However, the silver feather on his staff suddenly began to glow, and it flew off the staff and onto the princess's edge. With the feather in her possession, Princess Isabella's strength and power were restored. She fought the sorcerer with all her might and defeated him. She took the silver feather back to the bird, and its powers were restored. The bird thanked Princess Isabella for her help and rewarded her with a magical flower that had the power to grant her wishes. Princess Isabella returned home victorious and with a heart full of joy. From that day on, the magical flower became a symbol of hope and love in the kingdom, and Princess Isabella, with her bravery and kindness, became a beloved ruler who was loved and cherished by all who knew her. Years passed, and Princess Isabella's kingdom flourished under her wise and just rule. The people of her kingdom were happy and content, and the kingdom became known as a haven of peace and prosperity. One day, a young prince from a neighboring kingdom arrived at Princess Isabella's castle. He had heard of her beauty and kindness and had come to ask for her hand in marriage. Princess Isabella was hesitant at first, as she had never considered marrying anyone, but the young prince was kind and charming, and over time she grew to love him. They soon became engaged, and the people of the kingdom rejoiced. As the wedding day approached, Princess Isabella was gifted a beautiful gown made of the finest silk and adorned with jewels. On the day of the wedding, she looked radiant, and the prince could not take his eyes off her. The wedding ceremony was a grand affair, and people from all over the kingdom came to celebrate. There was music and dancing, and the kingdom was filled with joy and merriment. As the night drew to a close, the newlyweds retired to their chambers. As they sat together, the prince presented Princess Isabella with a gift, a magical ring that would protect her from all harm. Princess Isabella was touched by the prince's gesture and thanked him with all her heart as they sat together, looking out at the starry night sky. They both knew that they were meant to be together forever. Years went by, and Princess Isabella and the prince ruled the kingdom with kindness and wisdom. They had children who grew up to be strong and just rulers themselves, and the kingdom continued to prosper. And so the kingdom of Princess Isabella became known as a land of magic and wonder, where anything was possible and dreams could come true. The people of the kingdom knew that they were blessed to have such a wise and kind ruler, and they loved her more and more with each passing day.